What's going on, you guys? I hope you all are having a great day. I'm out here riding the KX100. This is the only bike that I've been able to ride since my accident, so it's been nice to get out, enjoy this nice weather, and not be stuck at home on the couch. I know there's not been a lot of content lately since my accident, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in right now. Man, I feel weird filming without a hat on. If you didn't know and you didn't watch my last video, I had an accident in the garage. One of my bigger bikes fell on my leg. It left me with a category 3 calf contusion. Basically, it tore up the muscle inside my calf. I don't know what specific one. I don't remember. I don't care. All I know is I can't walk. I wasn't able to put full weight on it the first week, but now I can put weight on it, but I have like no range of motion. Like I can't even lift my toes off the ground right now when I'm sitting. And I actually did go to urgent care. I waited 2 days and I was like, man, something is seriously wrong here. So I went, and the doctor there just treated it like it was like absolutely nothing. He literally laughed at me when I walked in there that I was on crutches, and I was just like, really? So I don't even like going to doctors in the first place, guys, so I usually deal with things on my own. But in this case, I've been through something like this before. I haven't told you guys about that yet, but I had a pretty serious injury on my left leg, but that's a whole story in itself, so I'll tell that in a later time. But basically, guys, muscle injuries take a very long time to heal, and you want to make sure they heal right. I think that I'm on the right path. I've been massaging it. I've been doing my exercises that I was doing for my past injury. Shut up! That's what I thought. It's depressing enough not being able to ride, but I can't even walk right. So hopefully we get over this soon and things will be back to normal, but the content will not stop in the meantime. I got tons of videos planned. As you guys saw in the beginning, I'm still able to ride and putt around. I just can't be doing too many wheelies or anything like that because I really can't risk to injure this thing again. But I just wanted to say thank you all for the support. I really appreciate the positive comments that you guys leave, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a few shout outs. All right, first on the list, shout out to Logan Toman. He's like one of my original OG subscribers from one of my first videos, so shout out to you, man. Thank you for rocking with the channel, and I hope to ride with you soon. I also want to get a shout out to Random Vids, KBM Racing, Mechanic Tig, LTEXPRS Gaming. I have no idea what that means, so I figured I'd spell it out. Thanks for the support, man. Biking Buddies, as always, thank you for supporting the channel. Huge shout out to JD Vlogs. We're hopefully planning a ride soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for the support, man. Maxwell Rundle, he's also been a long time supporter on this channel, so thank you, man, for watching, and I appreciate all the comments that you leave. All right, and last but not least, Enrique Diaz, Barnstangs, The Fire in Phoenix, Dimitri F, and Jeff Bloss. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the support. That was a long list, but I just want to make sure that I give back to you guys. If you're wondering how to get a shout out, just make sure you're leaving positive comments, liking my videos, sharing it with friends, all that good stuff, guys. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. But moving on, I'm sure some of you guys are only here for one reason. So we picked up a new bike last weekend, me and my mom actually, because I couldn't drive with my leg the way it was. But me and my mom drove about 2 hours to pick up this bike, and I think it was well worth it, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll those clips. Nope. Nope. Check that out. Not once, twice, 3 times. Thank you, Kimber. Appreciate that. Any words?
No.
You having a good time yet?
Oh yeah, this is fun.
I don't even know if I can show this stuff.
This is gross.
That might be like R-rated. But we are on our way to pick up the new bike. We're just an hour away. I don't think I showed you guys my leg yet, but it looks like I have jaundice. Yesterday was the first time that I really walked on it, and it is hurting today, guys. So I'm back on the crutches. The worst part about this situation is I'm not even...
not able to drive.
Oh, whatever. The worst part about this is I'm not even gonna be able to ride the bike, so at least I'll be able to show you guys what I'm getting, and hopefully we'll be back on the bike before too long.
I'll ride it.
Hey, we can make it happen. That dog threw up another time. Oh, I think she's brewing up something. She's got something brewing. Is it gonna be wet? Oh. I don't think we need to show the viewers that. Ooh, look what I found, guys. Maybe we'll just buy that, turn around and go home now. Having fun yet?
Do you feel better now?
No, I don't. You got anything to say about your dog?
She's precious.
Yeah, she's misunderstood. She's one of those. Well, we're about 5 minutes away. I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do. Hopefully things go well and we'll be taking home a new bike. So we'll see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
Well, guys, we did the deal. There was a little bit of an issue with the title, but we think we got it figured out, so I was able to haggle down on price even more. I'll give you guys all the details later, but it was a good deal. We're on our way back now. Everything went as planned other than a freaking dog back there throwing up 18 times, but we made it. Another successful journey. I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. What is up, you guys? It is a week later after you saw those clips. I got the KX100 sitting behind us here. I didn't get to film much, so I'll go ahead and give you a background of this bike and what kind of deal I got for it. So the lady was originally asking $2 grand for it, which it's actually valued at that, but there's no way I was gonna spend that. So we went back and forth over Facebook Messenger and I got her down to $1,500 just over the phone. So I was pretty happy with that. There were some issues with the title that ended up not being an issue at all, but we kind of like faked hassle about it, so I was able to get her down an extra $100, so $1,400 final purchase price, and I got a gas can along with it. So I think I got a pretty good deal on the bike, and I'm really happy to have added it to the fleet. Alexis has actually never ridden a two-stroke. Me, myself personally, I grew up around two-strokes. I had my first two-stroke at the age of 3. My first bike was a PW50 to a LEM 50 to a KX65 to a KTM 85 SX to a YZ 125 to a KX what? Yeah, you guys haven't seen that bike, so you're gonna have to stay tuned for that. But I've had two-strokes all my life. I love them. There's just something about them. It's a completely different like riding sensation. I can't wait to bring you guys some good two-stroke content, so make sure you tune for that. Combining words, that's just, maybe that's a new one.
Two-stroke?
But yeah, two-strokes have always been a part of my life, and I'm excited to bring you guys some two-stroke content. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys the bike.
Woo-woo! Two-stroke?
This thing hauls. I think I forgot to mention it's a 2012, so it's fairly new compared to most of my stuff, but I'm excited to see what this bike has to offer and what it can bring to the channel. And don't forget to wear your helmet, guys. Believe it or not, I'm just playing around, not doing anything serious, but you still should always wear your helmet, so go ahead and do that. I love it, man. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoy the new bike. I know I sure do. But all is not well. We got a few things that we need to address on this bike and get started on. First off, the plastics. They're worn, they're faded. They kind of look ugly, so I'm gonna get a full set of plastics for this bike. Actually, the updated plastics. The updated kit comes with a round fender, so it doesn't have this old school square look, which I'm surprised they even have for the 2012, but it is what it is. It also has a more rounded off rear fender as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an exhaust yet. I don't really want it to be any louder than it already is. I don't really ride at tracks too much, so I wanna kinda keep this neighbor friendly. But that's the great thing about two-strokes, guys, is the sound doesn't travel as far because the waves are shorter versus a four-stroke, the sound waves are longer. So that's one benefit of a two-stroke for sure. A few other things, the frame is worn here from the previous rider's boots. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down, get it painted and looking nice. The chain needs a little bit of adjustment. It's kind of loose, but not too bad. Other than that, it needs a good wash. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this fuel out and start putting some clots in this thing because whoo, that stuff smells good. Not sure if I wanna do any kind of graphics yet. Like I said, I'm getting the new plastics, but I might do original, I might do some custom graphics, so let me know what you guys would wanna see. Definitely gonna change the transmission oil. The clutch feels really good, so we don't have to worry about that. This fork guard is kind of chewed up, so I might replace that. I don't know. Definitely need to throw a new set of handlebars on this thing. I don't really like the sweep of them, and they're pretty banged up. Gonna throw some new grips on there as well. Other than that, guys, I am so happy with this bike. It is a lot of fun, and it's super fast for what it is. A lot of you guys only see me ride mini bikes, but I assure you some big bike action is coming. I just have so much fun riding these little bikes, guys, and especially with a motor like this, it just makes for a really good time. You can really ride them and push them past their limits. I'm sorry I couldn't get any more riding clips. We ran out of sunlight, and I kind of wanted to save that for another video. So there'll be a full riding video coming soon. Hopefully my leg starts to feel better. So if you're not already, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that like button for this new purchase. Other than that, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next one.
Two strokes.